Hey everybody, Wanna Wisdom here. I can't talk, and that's why it was important that I do this. I am here with. Uh, what's wrong? Oh, hello. But, oh yeah. What I wanted to show him though is I have tweaked the mine. I did this off camera last night, but you come down and you get to about right here. I've kind of rounded it out. I've got this set up. As you can see, I labeled his strip mine there, so it is now connected. I've blocked this off, but I made stairs that go up so we can access the natural cave. And then coming this way, what I did is I kind of made it stair steps down to level 7, and then I kind of did a fancy thing up here, but essentially just every 5 or so you can go through, and that way we won't miss anything. I'll probably continue on this stuff off camera, but there's already a lot of ore that I need to come back for. But another thing I wanted him to be aware of is if he doesn't want to work the Y7, you can come up here and you can take this, kind of have the overlook, and actually come back here and do the same thing. So this one's not set up on quite the same grid lines or anything, but there's probably a lot of good stuff here for us. And then lastly, did you go to Bedrock? Uh-oh. Hang on. Yeah, right here. I just kind of started opening this up a little bit as well. So it'll kind of be like a Hall of Bedrock type thing, but yeah. I don't know at this level, but it's very possible. I yeah. But I did leave a little bit of the ore here so we can kind of clean that up, but it should be a decent little start to the mine for us, and so I just kind of wanted him to be aware of that. Again, my apologies on my voice, but what I plan to do is actually, here in episode 7, go start on the spawn bridge, so yeah. Well, you might be like doing a different recording style than me. You know, like I think you're kind of like doing more clip based and stuff. But I did a ton of this stuff off camera actually to spare people from witnessing it. So yeah, I think that's what I'll probably start doing because these file sizes are massive, you know. And I also used a stone pick for most of this. I'm just now switching over to enchanted guy. Do what? Oh yeah, I went through I think like 12 of them. I actually kind of depleted my stick pile. Oh. Yeah, we're getting a lot of people wanting to come on the server, so I feel like there was another chunk of redstone somewhere in here. Here we go. This was no, I think there was a bigger one somewhere. But yeah, I left some of the ore so we could kind of mine it, and you could be like, oh hey, it was worthwhile, you know. But there we go. There's some in the ceiling. But yeah, so we got a little bit of a start here. I'll kind of clean it up. This will be primarily off camera. What I tend to do in solo survival is leave clusters of the ore. I'll probably do something similar to that here, and then I can just come in with everyone and kind of take it from there. So, but yeah, so I guess this is the clip for me. Anything you need to do or show or say or anything? Okay. Okay. Nice. clutch.
It's not as epic whenever it's like, you know, in kind of a closer space, but still. Alright, so I guess I will see you later.
Alright, man, I will catch you later. Let's check it out here. I've got 2 stacks of redstone, dude.
That hit you?
Yeah, you hit me.
I was just trying to break the dirt.
That's okay. But yeah, so now you at least kind of know the setup down here. You can kind of extend it or strip mine that way or whatever you want to do. So, but yeah, I guess this is the start of my episode 7. I'll probably play around here with him a little bit, and then coming up though, we're gonna go in, or at least I will. I'm gonna start work on the spawn bridge, so I've been looking forward to doing that. So stay tuned for that. That'll be the rest of episode 7 for me, and I will catch you back here for more from the Minelogix server. Hey everybody, we are back here again. My voice is going out rapidly, but I sound horrible, I know. Went ahead and blocked some stuff up. I took that lava from over by the walkthruking, and that we kind of quartered off the other day. I don't know if I did that on camera or not, but I'm to the point now I basically don't have the resources we need to progress. So I'm gonna take a little bit of cobble back with us. And we'll keep one open slot in case we come across anything interesting, but coming along nicely again. I'll do most of this stuff off camera. I went ahead, I'll leave behind my trusty furnace, as well as this crafting table, just so we have it here. It makes the most sense. And I'll leave that coal, in case we're ever down here and we like forget it or something. He has gone off. I think he's going to edit the video, and I'll just head up here and we will see what we've got. We've not found any lapis though, so we still don't have our own. Alright, so right here, that is our little mine entry. There's Cool Cow. That's what I'll name tag him, I think, actually. Must have recently become morning. And there's his place over there. That's where we're gonna go. We're gonna start on the spawn bridge. So I will attempt to unload some of this. I need a ton of spruce wood. It's the thing. So I might have to start a chest stash somewhere. But again, I don't know quite why I'm losing my voice like I am, but it is what it is. We're pretty well out of slots in here for anything and everything. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. So we'll take our spruce wood and won't need that for a while. Let's actually, you know what? Let's do it this way. We'll play with the hide later. We will get our leather, feather and leather. I'm just trying to pull tools that we might need while we're over there working. All slots are full though, so it's not the most impressive little setup there, is it? Nonetheless, let's head over here. Let's actually not. Let's and the thing is, I do want some spruce logs. So I think we're actually that'll get us a lot of planks. Don't know how big the bridge will be. I'm thinking I'll do a lot more of it off camera than I thought, just because of my voice. And then I kind of need to check out the cattle too, because I don't know if he's been killing them off or what. I should have some spruce wood over in my chest, but I think he might have been borrowing stuff from them recently. I don't know. You know, for now, I could stick this stuff here. That'll free us up some slots that we pretty desperately need. So let's just do that. And we'll wait till it's all grown up. So I'll just leave it at this for now. We shouldn't be working too hard, but we'll head over here together. I would run, but again, food is a premium right now. Putting the emphasis on the bridge, actually, as opposed to our own little sanctuary or castle. So looks like the reeds have come together quite nicely. Lots of coal still down in there. And right about here, kind of I'm thinking between the crafting table and that log coming back over this way is where we're going to throw down and start making our bridge. So let's see what we have over here actually. And since I am sounding so bad, I intended to do some of this on camera with you and then kind of wrap it up, but uh, that plan is changing rapidly. So it'll also depend how much spruce wood we have here. A little bit. That's actually not too bad. And I might go with some planks too to kind of extend our empire a bit easier. But right here, sort of between there, I'm kind of thinking we'll just make a bridge across here. So that said, I think I will stop here because I desperately need to drink something. And I'll be back maybe with a progress point, or I'll take some screenshots or something. So stay tuned, and pretty soon we should have our spawn bridge. So look forward to seeing it, and we look forward to seeing what y'all think of it. So those squids are quite crazy as well. So stay tuned. Hey everybody, One of Weezem here. It is the 3rd of January 2016. Happy New Year to everyone. Walkthrough King and I recorded the application for Minelogix video tonight. Went really well, except for my microphone not being functional. So I was at his place, had to spend the night, had to crash there because night happened. While I was out, I was repopulating. While we were away, I got repopulate, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but I've been working pretty hard on the whole let's have food so we don't die thing. So now we're working this over here. But what I wanted to do is simply show you the progress that I've made on the bridge. I think it's pretty well done. This one's fairly straightforward. That said, you see all those reeds? That's what I do. We should have the reed supply fairly well covered. So we'll head over here, see if we get any more. Oop, don't want you to see the bridge just yet. Cool Cow's still there waiting for his name tag, so we really need to make that happen pretty soon. But we'll come over this direction so you can kind of get the full idea of the bridge, leisurely, slowly. There's our mine entrance. I don't know if I've shown that or not, actually. I can't right now because you might see what I don't want you to see just yet. So here we are at the well. We've got our chimney furnace, and I'm bringing you in here for a very good reason. If you jump up here onto the enchanting table, da-da-da-da, you can kind of see the bridge, right? Pretty cool stuff. So we'll drop down. We've got a nice view of it. We can monitor who or what might be coming to and from spawn. And you can kind of see it now. I did it, I think, predominantly all off camera, and it did not quite turn out like I had envisioned it initially, but I wound up kind of liking it anyway. So I'm on the fence about this little hedge covering thing, but you'll see why I added it in a second. So obviously right here, this is kind of like a cardinal direction type thing. It's pointing straight towards the village, right? Apparently not. Anyway, roughly, if you take the Walkthrough King's house and the village, this kind of like splits the middle there. It's actually kind of pointing more towards the stake, our little cattle farm, isn't it? Anyway, the point being right here, we don't exactly know what we're going to do in terms of like where spawn will be or anything like that, and who all's going to be on and where they're going to build. Our initial thoughts are that we might make this the hub, right? So we'd have, all the little basic, buildings and the shops and everything along those lines kind of in this area. It's a nice flat surface. I've never actually explored too far that way. We need to do that. But I mean, for the far as the eye can see, right, everything around here is actually pretty good. So that's sort of the logic there. But again, when somebody new were to join, they would come in and they would be right in the area of the spawnument that we threw up out of redstone. So I have never made a bridge that looked quite like this, but that stupid bat, I tell you. Somewhat appealing, I think, sort of a different look, if you will. So, from the side profile, nothing too crazy, sort of jagged edge, or shark tooth type of a setup. Kind of the same thing over here. Obviously, it's symmetrical. Believe it or not, it is symmetrical. And this, I don't know, it's what happened, right? So I was kind of trying to stake things out, and I wound up with that, and I was like, you know what? I've never done that. I've never seen it. I kind of like it. And yes, you can actually go up right there. It sort of pushes you to the side, but it is, even from the front side, fully functional. I'll do it without jumping. If you were to jump, you could come in and do that. But right here, once we have glowstone, I intend to put some like kind of discreet lighting, maybe even up in the shroud. But oh, forgot to take that down. I was debating making like a really small tree or like some sort of a lattice type of a design. Might still do that. I might throw that down in the middle, but for the most part, what this is, it's kind of skewed a little bit. Like it seems like it's bigger than it is because you sort of have to be like right here to kind of get it in scope. But basically just 4 pillars and then sort of a square up there. So the reason I put it there though is in this area here I debated having like a window, and I was like, well, you don't have a window on a bridge. And so my thoughts were, well, let's put like a nice little resting area then. So conceivably, you know, the walkthrough king, me, whoever else may be on, we come over and we're going to greet the new person, right? And what if we just want to chill somewhere and talk? You don't want to do it out there in the open. There's a giant cave you can fall in. There's a formidable forest. The village is all the way over here. What if we're leisurely strolling and we need somewhere to stop? You don't want to get sunburned, right? You kind of, this is a nice view of the river and the village and, you know, what will be all the hubbub of Minelogix's central area. Got a nice view over this way with the waterfall in the distance and the mountains and everything like that. So I thought this was kind of a cool little logical sitting area. And I might do some stuff with the floor in this section. I'm not sure. And again, the torches, they're just basically there to keep stuff off of it. Like I said, once there's glowstone, I can do some more things in terms of lighting. But for the most part, that's that. And again, it's not super extravagant. What are you doing, horse? It's not super fancy, but it does get the job done. So it definitely, in my opinion, it's better to do this than it is to come in near the redstone tower and everyone's like, hey, we're at the village, and people just have to go for a swim first thing on the server, essentially. So that's sort of my logic. I think it turned out decent. Again, we'll have the opportunity to build a lot of bridges in this, being that it is an SMP. So lots of rivers and streams and oceans and who knows what mountainous passes we'll need to cover. But it has the 3 pillars, actually. There's kind of, you know, some on each side. You can boat between it. At least I think you can. I meant to test that. And I should probably do that. But we'll come down here. We'll get some lighting, things of that. I might actually go with, like, sea lanterns or, I don't know. That'll probably be farther out, so maybe just glowstone. But that is what it is. Again, it's easy to get from A to B now, and it's gotta give it that it's unique. I don't think anyone can take that away from the bridge. So there it is. That is Spawn Bridge. And you know what? I think a cool thumbnail would actually be from this side. So, or we could do it from here, maybe. So, yeah, maybe, right? Possibly. That looks decent. We'll get the waterfall in there for the discerning eye, but let me go ahead and F2 that bad boy. There we go. This is the date on my computer still off. I've never reset it. It's truly 10:14 p.m. on Sunday the 3rd, not Monday the 4th. If this was Monday the 4th, I wouldn't be having fun. I would be at work. Possibly having fun, but not this much fun. So, anyway, that is that. This is the Spawn Bridge. I guess this is it for episode 7, and I believe it's 7 anyway. Episode 8, I think what we will do, unless I get like sidetracked with the walkthrough king, I'll probably come in back over by the sheep farm. Actually, not sheep farm, but let me run you over here. I have some potatoes right there. You can see them. And the reason I did that, I'm trying to get them growing. I've been replanting the wheat as promised. I've been kind of tidying up the village, making it a little bit more perfect, if you will. I don't know what to call it. But what I've done over here, I've got wheat everywhere, right? And that's because I've been feeding these cattle so we can have food. I probably shouldn't even be running, but I think I've got, what, 5, 6 steaks, something like that. So, I also made, for any of you that were worried about the cattle that were falling into the water, I have taken care of that, fear not. They're always the last ones to come. Well, we probably got enough, I don't know. Well, we got one more. Let me, if I could get you to cooperate, sir. Guess you. Oh, there we go. See there, I made it to where they can get in and out of the water freely. So that's good. The cattle are happy. I'm happy. And wow, there's a lot more of these guys than I realized. So there we go. I'd say we've done our work breeding for the night, and we should probably head back. There's the cave. You know what? Why do I not have that torch there? Oh, that's right. I think we were attacked by a zombie right as we were about to place it. Right there. I always center those. How do we have an odd number here? Somebody. Come on, anyone? Yeah, okay, you go find each other. Come on, come on. Over. Everyone else, please. You know what? They're not. Yes, screw it. So, anyhow, we've got that going. I'm figuring this is the wheat. That's why we came over here, actually. So, all along this little pond, that's natural. I didn't put it there. You probably knew that. But, we've got that going. It's about to the point I can't run. I've been replanting all of this. I want to... Oh, hello, Mr. Cat. I got a gold helmet from one of the skellies earlier. It was projectile protection, too. Granted, it's gold, but hey. This is our place, right? Oh, good lord. I was like, what is that? I was like, I hear footsteps. Again, it's so weird for me to have game sounds that are like not delayed and that I can actually apply to what I'm currently doing. So we have enough of this stuff to trade with the villagers. I think one of them wanted 37 for an emerald, and I think his buddy wanted... Oh, I thought the furnace was going. I was like, there's nothing in there. But anyway, we got some food coming along nicely. So down here I've added my auxiliary chest, and we'll put the spoils of war over here. And I probably, in all honesty, won't be needing this stuff for the foreseeable future. So we'll go ahead and cycle it out. Kind of keep the spruce stuff all together. I guess one over. But yeah, so let us know what you think on the spawn bridge. Again, I've never really done one like that. But I think it'll work. It definitely works. If nothing else can be said about it, it is functional. So haters can have to get past that one. But like I said, lot more bridges will be built. A lot of them probably stone, at least the ones I'm seeing in my mind right now. But let's see if we can see it from here. Yes, it looks pretty good at night, doesn't it? I think so. And who all... Oh, look at the zombie. He's loving the bridge. He's like, well, that is a magnificent build. But again, I've never done one quite like that. The jagged and pointed and the funky stairs on one side. But that's just how it came out. And when I had it all said and done, I was like, that's not horrible. I think we'll stick with it. So the walkthrough king's cool with it. That's all that matters right now, because me and him are the only ones here. So everyone else will just run across the river on it anyway. But that said, thanks so much for watching. We hope you're enjoying Minelogix. I'm going to get back to the Packers and Vikings. Oh, that was nearly a touchdown. Green Bay currently down 7, but oh lord, only 2 minutes left too. Okay, so I'm gonna get back to that. I hope y'all enjoy this episode and the spawn bridge, and I will catch you back here for much more from the Minelogix server.